Well, hi there, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VIII no leveling walkthrough. Let's go ahead and give Diablos a second try, shall we? So this time we're definitely gonna blind him early. First I'm gonna at least make sure I stock 1 or 2 demis on each character, or at least 2 out of the 3, because Zell tends to fail a lot. After I draw at least 1 demi or 2 demis for each person, I'm going to focus on blinding Diablos, mostly with Selfie, but I'll also try with Squall if she fails. Fastest I can get him blind, the better. And actually, bam, you see how easy that was? That was super fast. So now with him blind, he has a high percentage chance of missing me whenever he swings at me. So basically the only moves that he's going to be able to do to me are the 2 moves that he's doing right there. So after I stock a couple demis, I'm going to use my magic, as you see right here, and then I'm going to cast demi on Diablos. Now whenever you cast demi out of your own stock onto Diablos, he actually cures you with Curaga. So you pretty much get a stay full health. And with him being blinded, it's going to help because you can keep your characters actually in a critical state. That way your limit breaks can pop off. Now basically what Demi does is Demi, I think if I'm not mistaken, either takes a percentage of the player's life and cuts it in half, or it just takes his player's life in general, total in general, and like cuts it in half. So no matter how much health Diablos has, which he does have a lot of health, you can knock that down tremendously fast just by hitting them 3-4 times with a good demi. Now once you start seeing the numbers real low, where you can't, not really much to do with the demi, you can start limit breaking them either with Squall or Zell. Now Zell's limit break is what really comes in handy right here. Remember earlier whenever we first met Zell, I told you we wasn't going to go over his limit break, then we'd do it later on. Well, now is later on. His limit break works off of a time limit. I think you normally have like anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, I believe. I guess depending on maybe how bad he's hurt or something like that. I'm not quite sure on that, but you have a time limit. And you get a button pattern you can press. Different combos, things like that. You can also find combat magazines throughout the world, which we probably will, I think called Combat Kings. And they actually give him different abilities to use while he's using his limit break. Now, with his limit break, you only really need 2 of his moves, which is pretty much, if you're playing on Xbox, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like right, left on the D-pad, and then BA. And that's literally the 2 sequences that you need. Because you could constantly go back and forth with those 2, and within a second on the timer, you could probably get off a clean 4 strikes. So you could just do the math at that point. I'll show you and give you an example of how it is here in a second once I'm done doing my little. What I'm trying to do right here is I'm trying to draw. I'm trying to be greedy. I'm trying to draw some demi, at least get a few if I can. A little bit is better than nothing. But I don't recommend really wasting too much time on it because demi is really hard to get right now. There's really no possible way besides grinding this probably for hours to be able to get 100 demis on each character, unless you're using the battle boost, which is like the infinite life, constant limit break, things like that. Doing it like this though, it's damn near impossible to do it. It's possible, don't get me wrong, but it's damn near impossible because of the amount of stuff you have to go through to actually get 100 demi on each character. Running it like how I ran. Now you could grind a lot earlier or grind a lot more than what I did, and I'm sure make this a lot easier. But we didn't do all that. So in this point, I would just do it till you think, you know, you're ready to move on, and then after that you kill him with Zell's limit break right here. And as you can see, you just really just constantly do those back and forth, and you can get so many hits off within a second. So if you get lucky and get a 6 to 10 second timer, and especially once Zell is ranked up with his strength and he has strength bonuses on, he will hit like a tank. He will put in some damage. I'm sure sooner or later we're going to see that on the balls. So I'm trying to use Selfie's limit break, and I actually got one off with the full cure. Selfie's limit break can come in really handy, but it's not really that great. You know, it can come in handy. Now, as you can see, my health is for Zell is 1, and both weekend Selfies is at 8. If Diablos would happen to go on a rampage and actually hit me, he would one-shot kill me. So at this point, I think I'm going to probably hit him a few more times with a demi, maybe once more with a demi, and then hit him again with Zell's ult, and that should be it. Here you see here, I'm just trying to stock some more demi. Oh, I got a little bit more for Selfie. 1. See how low the numbers are? Even Selfie, my highest mage, when she's normally drawing like anywhere from 7 to 9 magic, she's only drawing 1. And Squall is felling way more than he normally does. So it's just a mechanic in the game, I'm guessing, or the RNG maybe. I don't know. Could just be RNG. And I apologize for talking so much in these last 2 episodes, but this is a lot of information that I'm trying to pass on before we move on. It won't continue like this though, I promise. I'm just trying to get in a lot of stuff. A lot of things and try not to forget anything. And they just keep telling me, and I'm probably about done. I'm surprised I'm still going this long, but like I said, I'm getting greedy. I just got greedy. Without him having blind, I would be in worlds of trouble. But once you cast blind on Diablos, he's super easy. After that, it's pretty much a time game. You'll see, just see this miss and miss. And just dodge and weave all matrix. You know, matrix his ass. Poop. Do a little go-to slide. Alright, so this should be it right here. You can see, so, okay, I guess you can go as low as like 4 seconds too. It looks like I only had 4 seconds on that one. Like I said, just keep going. I think the combo is BA, then right, left on the D-pad. Those are the 2 separate combos. And like I said, there's other combos you can do, but those 2, to me, it seem to be the fastest that you can input safely. Get the maximum amount of damage in. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. He thinks he was too weak, he slept too long. So now he is ours. Congratulations. You will now have access to your 4th GF, Diablos. And he comes with some amazing abilities. Compared to the last 3 GFs, he is your best GF at this point. He comes with really good abilities that we will need to grind soon to get. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, before this video ends, so he should be the 5th GF. So we should be technically, the game wants us to technically get another. But we'll discuss more of that on the next episode. So hopefully everybody has a great morning, a great evening, and a great night. We'll catch you on the next one.